From call center agent to P-pop solo star, Josh Cullen's journey shows ambition isn't optional, it's everything. As long as you can dream, nothing is impossible. Born on October 22, 1993 in Las Piñas, Josh Cullen grew up in a single-parent household. Raised by a single mother, he never met his biological father. It was just him, his mom, and his older sister, trying to make it through. But even as a kid, Josh knew what struggle felt like. While most children were learning to play, he was learning to survive. He was quietly enduring abuse from their nanny, trauma he never fully spoke about until much later. On top of that, money was tight. Things were so tough, Josh's education got interrupted, and he ended up finishing high school later than most. But even then, he didn't just sit around waiting for things to change. He worked, first as a computer technician, then as a call center agent. At such a young age, he was already carrying the weight of being a breadwinner. Bills, responsibilities, long nights on the job, he faced it all. Not because he had to impress anyone, but because survival came first. But even in the middle of the grind, Josh never let go of one thing, his dream. So when the chance came in 2016, he took it. Josh auditioned for ShowBT's Manila-based talent search. No guarantees, just a shot. Out of hundreds, he was chosen. And just like that, the next chapter began, one that would demand even more. What came next wasn't pretty, it was discipline. Years of unpaid training, voice, dance, conditioning, daily grind, weekly eliminations. One slip-up and your dream could end. Josh said it, one performance could end your dream. Those weeks were filled with pressure, nerves through the roof, but they built him. Josh and the rest of his team went through it every week. They had to perform. No shortcuts. You mess up, you get cut. It was that simple. But Josh kept showing up. He studied the artists he looked up to. Glock 9, Looney, Shanti Dope. He picked up the swagger of G-Dragon, the work ethic of BTS. When SB19 debuted on October 26, 2018 with Tillaluha, it wasn't instant magic. They didn't get their big break immediately. But Josh and his bandmates kept pushing. A year later, their song Go Up went viral. A dance practice clip hits the internet, and suddenly the underdogs became the pride of P-pop. Josh was no longer just a trainee, he became the voice of his industry. But aside from the success of SB19, Josh wanted more. He wasn't content with just being part of a successful boy band, he wanted an established solo career himself. In February 2003, Josh stepped out from the SB19 spotlight and debuted solo with Wild Tonight, co-produced under Sony and serving as his raw, edgy, artistic statement. He followed it up with compelling singles like Pakiusap Lang and Get Right, earning attention for his versatility and depth. Then came the accolades. At the 10th Wish Music Awards in January 2025, he was named both Breakthrough Artist and Wisher's Choice, while Get Right brought home Hip Hop Song of the Year. And he didn't stop there. His first solo concert, titled Lost and Found, was no small play. It aired on GMA7 in January 2025, marking a historic moment as the first ever full P-pop solo concert to hit national television. Beyond the stage and the solos, Josh Cullen wears many hats: rapper, dancer, producer, choreographer, even a pro gamer. He's the kind of multi-hyphenate who brings passion into everything he touches. His sound is shaped by a vivid mix of influences. During his trainee days, he gravitated to Filipino hip-hop giants like Glock 9, Looney, and Shanti Dope, the kind of storytellers who rap truth, not just rhythm. At the same time, he absorbed global icons, from G-Dragon's swagger and BTS's polish to the raw emotion of Linkin Park and Queen's theatrical rock. That range shows up in Wild Tonight's edgy trap rap, the grit of Get Right, and the cinematic pull of his live sets. He didn't copy any of these stars. Instead, he saw them as inspiration, figuring out how he could stand out and stay standing. Josh Cullen is keeping the momentum strong, both in and out of SB19. SB19 launched their Simula at Wakas World Tour with back-to-back shows at the Filipino Arena on May 31st and June 1st, 2025. 19 cities across Asia, the Middle East, and North America. And Josh isn't just a tour member, he's a key performer whose solo identity is gaining global traction. He's also eyeing high-profile collabs. On Unang Hirit, he named his fellow SB19 member Felip. along with icons like Sarah Geronimo and O-Side Mafia, as artists he wants to work with. And Felip's equally open to the idea, so a solo meets solo project is already on the table. Fans are showing up across platforms. TikTok is flooded with hashtag Josh Cullen tour clips showing energetic crowd reactions. In places like Taipei, Instagram and X are lighting up with supportive buzz. Josh's solo rise is no accident. He's mixing SB19's global pull with his own brand, pushing forward, connecting performances to narrative, and proving that from paid caller to pop game changer, he's here to stay. In September 2024, Josh released his debut solo album, Lost and Found, a 7-track journey into his own truth. Written from the heart, it explores pain, redemption, and finding strength through vulnerability. The album dropped with a concert at New Frontier Theater and later aired on GMA7, marking P-pop's first full solo album concert on national TV. He didn't just perform, he opened up. Fans call it raw, real, and a direct line to who he is. One Reddit thread put it simply, "I appreciate how Josh Cullen shares his story, and it's straightforward. I am moved and melted by the songs one after another." The momentum isn't stopping. He's planning collaborations with names like Felip, working on new singles, and writing SB19's global tour. While building his own global identity, Josh Cullen isn't just a solo act, he's a movement. From hanging up calls in a BPO booth to commanding stages worldwide, he's proof that hard work, clarity of vision, and authenticity still move crowds. And this is just the beginning.